First and foremost, I want to say, call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Wa Ba'ashem, Waha, Rakwa, Kodash. All right. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth, the men of GMS. All right. The elders and the apostles out there in New York City. All right. The true leaders of all Israel. All right. Also want to say shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures do say, in season and out of season. All right. Ushered in the kingdom of heaven in sincerity and truth and with faith. Shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. It's the brother Yarmai from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. And I'm basically coming to you with another lesson, a quick lesson. This Reincarnation 101. Basically reincarnation for dummies. All right, it was on my spirit. I was in my travels and I was watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's video about how the Christians always run from the topic of reincarnation. And that's true because they can't really deal with it. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the tutelage of the elders and the apostles, all right, we deal with it because it's all through the scriptures. Now, mind you, for you coons out there who don't believe in the scriptures, and you coons or think the white man wrote the Bible. Look, the Bible totally condemns everything, the white man and everything he stands for, all right? We were taught Christianity. We were murdered for reading the Bible. You get that through your thick-ass skull, but you niggas don't like it because the Bible is the truth and it condemns your wicked-ass ways. But that's another point. We're going to go into this, all right? We're going to go into these breakdowns, all right? And we're going to start it off with Hebrews 9 and 27, proving reincarnation, all right? This is Hebrews 9 and 27. And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment. Now, wait a minute. He said it is appointed for men once to die, because in this body, in this this house, all right, this abode, you get one, you get one life in each body, each lifetime. But that's why he said, but after this is the judgment. So it ain't no dying and burning and going to hell. All right? We're going to prove that. This is the precept to that, to show you what he was talking about when he said, which proves reincarnation. This is 2nd Esdras 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. Now, wait a minute. He said after death comes the judgment when? When we shall live again. Not when we die and get tormented into some fucking fire. That's filthiness, wickedness. All right. The scripture says that I'm paraphrasing in Ecclesiastes, the body will return to the dust from which it came, and the spirit will return to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, who gave it. All right. But it's 2nd Esdras 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So he just said after death, when the judgment comes, when we live again. So you got to live, all right, and be alive in the place where the judgment is happening to get judged for something, man. So after you die, you have to get judged for something, but you can't get judged for it while you're dead. You have to live again to be judged. Where's the place of judgment? What do the scriptures say the place of judgment is? All right, I'm going to show you. And it's one of the elder here. The elder Uriah is one of his favorite bring-outs. He used to bring it out all the time. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. It says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. He said, under the sun, a place of judgment. Where's under the sun? You looking at it. Well, we see cars driving, niggas doing wickedness, the brothers out there teaching. You see everything right here under the sun, all right? This is what under the sun is. This is the place of judgment. That's why in 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter, in the 35th verse, after death shall come to judgment, when we shall live again, right here in the place of judgment. That's reincarnation. Matter of fact, let me show you once again. All right, because these Christian mythologies, man, this shit is over with, man. This is the time of the Israelites, baby. We coming back into power, man, and this truth spreading, man. This is the truth, man. Reincarnation's all through the scriptures. This is St. John 9:1. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Yahushua answered, Neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of Yahweh should be made manifest. He said neither one of them in this case, because commonly they understood the scriptures, which validates the Apocrypha, second evidence. He said, after death shall come the judgment when we shall live again. He thought this was something this man was getting judged for. But Yahushua said no, it's so you can see the power of God, so the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that I can make a blind man, that I can give a blind man his sight. All right? And that was a fake booster. I know it was a fake booster, You see the man walk around, Yahushua walking around, doing miracles. All right, speaking the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and boom, he do that. But in another case, it was because of some judgment that they were had to do in their past life, and the disciples clearly understood that. That's why when you go to St. Matthew, what is this? I think it's 16. Right, and the disciples, all right, these were the elect men chosen to preach. These wasn't no simple brothers, all right? You had they had their times where they asked Yahushua questions, but these were smart men, all right? They had the spirit. This is the Lord was dealing with them, all right? These are what I elect that was talking. This is St. Matthew 16:13. When Yahushua came to the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Now listen, pay attention to what they answer. All right? And they say, some say thou art John the Baptist, and some Elijah, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He answered unto them, But whom do ye say that I am? Verse 16, and Simon Peter, the top disciple, and Simon Peter answered and said, Thou art the Messiah, or Mashiach. It says Christ, the Son of the living power. Now, wait a minute. Why would he ask them, who do you think I am? And why would they answer, well, you could be people around here talking. Because the people had common knowledge of reincarnation back then. He said he might be Elijah, he might be Ezekiel, he might be, John the Baptist. John the Baptist, right? Thou art, they thought he was some of these great men that came before him, Jeremiah. But then he actually go into it. Matter of fact, he actually go into it with John the Baptist. Let me get that. But he asked him that question because reincarnation is real, man. This is Malachi 4 and verse 5. He said, matter of fact, Malachi 4:4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel. The laws are for Israel, and they are not done away with. All right? Case in point for you Christians. Malachi 4:4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto you in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great day and dreadful day of Yahweh. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and of their heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So he said that he was going to send them, John the Baptist, before the destruction. He had to, because that's what he said he would do. So let's get it. This is St. Matthew 11 in verse 13. It says, For all the law and the prophets, Matthew 11 and 14, 11 and 13. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elijah, which was for to come. So he said, if you will receive it, if you hear this, John is Elijah. Then When you go into Matthew, he broke it down for them. This is Matthew the 17th chapter. Matthew 17 and 11. Matthew 17 and 10. It says, and his disciples asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elijah must first come? Which proved to you they was dealing with the Old Testament, because we just read it in Malachi. Where do you think the scribes and the men who were pondering this got the idea from? The Old Testament. Verse 11, the prophecy. 17 and 11. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elijah truly must first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Because the 2/3 of Israel put the Son of Man to death, and they put John the Baptist to death via the nigger woman, being a filthy, dirty nigger woman, dealing with the white man, dealing with Herod, to show you the nature of the fucking nigger woman. All right? So that you black women out there don't have nothing to be proud of, man. And you damn sure shouldn't be dealing with no damn Edomites, no white men. All right? Greatest prophet to walk the earth, man. John the Baptist got put to death via the nigger woman, man, which shows you the mentality of our people, man. So you black women ain't got shit to be proud about. But that's what he was talking about, because they got his head put on a platter, all right, for a fucking a damn birthday wish, for lack of better terminologies. All right? You could read that part for your own, but that was a point. He told him Elijah was John the Baptist. Oh, and there's just another one in the New Testament. Why would they say this right here? You Christians got some explaining to do, man. You have no knowledge of the scripture. This is Revelations 12. This is Revelations 10 in verse 10. And I took the little book, and this is John on the island of Patmos, and I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And that's talking about the scriptures, man. And that's how the truth is. Going back to, I think that's Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. And he said unto me, thus thou must, Revelation 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Now, that's no record of John leaving the island of Patmos. Why did he say he must prophesy again before many people, nations, and tongues, and kings? He didn't go traveling around. He died right there. He was exiled, all right? He died because he was brought back in a reincarnation. Just like it tells you. As a matter of fact, let's get it. And I'm going to end it right here. This is first Esdras. No, Salaki. It's the second Esdras. The first chapter. In the 37th verse. And I take to witness the grace, and mind you, these men were before him. This is prophecy. Second Esdras 1 and 37. And I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit, they believe the thing that I say. And that's why the elect is going to come back into this truth. And believe it. And now, brother, behold the glory, and see the people that come from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders: Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Hosea, Amos, Micah, Joel, Obadiah, and Jonas, Nahum, and Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi, which is also called an angel of the Lord. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua bringing them back in a reincarnation in these days before the Most High destroyed this place to prophesy. But with that being said, all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honors to the elders, and Shalom.